Riviera, the Promised Land.
And welcome back everyone for our new project, Riviera, the Promised Land. A Game Boy Advance game that got re-released on the PSP around 27. Yeah, I think 27. Nevertheless, I guess kind of surprised a few of you guys with this game, huh? Especially since a few months ago I was kind of teasing a different game with the black figure with flamey hairs and the cape staring down a black hole in the galaxy. Yeah, I still have that game ready to play, but thanks to the Somnium file I was able to realize that my PC really hates the heat, like really. At one point my PC crashed because it got too hot. And if I were to play that game right now, during the summer, I would create even more heat since I need to play that game on the PS4, which in turn means there's a higher chance for my PC to crash and I lose recordings, and that would totally screw me up on the PlayStation. Like really, that would totally screw me up. So until autumn, or maybe winter, depending how it is, we're going to save that game for later. I'm not going to reveal it just yet, because I think I started a little game with that game about who is able to guess the game first, so I'm not going to say what game it is, but I guess it's another hint that we need to play it on the PS4. Nevertheless, it is still there, I'm still ready for it, we just need to wait a little bit more for that. In the meantime, since I'm not really able to play that game, I had to find a different game. And what do you do if you need a game? You dive through the internet. I checked out a few other Atlas games that I haven't tried yet. Found a published Atlas game that was developed by some other company called Sting. And after checking them out, I was able to actually find 5 different games. Okay? I was able to find 5 different games that I want to play. It's crazy. The first game, I'm not really sure how I feel about the game yet. It is, let's just say something else. I'm really interested about the story, but I have a feeling it's going to annoy me to no end. So we're going to save that for Halloween. And the other 4 games that I found actually belongs to a series, which starts with Riviera, the Promised Land. From what I was able to read, Riviera belongs to the Depth Heaven series, which includes 4 games in total. 2 of them were actually originally played on the Game Boy Advance, and the other one was on the DS, 3DS. But all of them are now playable on the PSP, which makes everything a lot easier for me. Right. Now then, I'm not really sure about what is going on with that heaven, except of the one thing that I was able to read about. From what I understand, all the games are supposed to be different from each other, and the deeper we go, from the story standpoint, the more unique the game is going to become. I'm not really sure where this is going to go, but after reading that, I was kind of interested to see how this is going to develop itself. So without further ado, let us start a new game and see how it goes. Also, as you can see from the continue, yeah, I tried it out really quickly in order to see how it plays. I also wanted to check out if there are any types of sound settings that I can select in this game. No, since this is an advanced game port, they added voice acting, but I'm not able to change any settings. Which is kind of sad, because I really like to increase the voice volume in most games. But oh well, I guess we're just going to deal with it. Maybe I increase the voices a little bit during post-edits or something. Oh well, we'll see. Anyways, let's start a new game.
Asgard, realm of the gods. Utgard, land of the demons. Ragnarok, The war between the gods and the demon invaders cast the world into a state of violent chaos. Overrun by demons, Asgard teetered on the brink of destruction. In desperation, the gods broke the ancient covenant and created the black-winged Grim Angels. Each armed with a diviner, the angels descended to battle. The battle raged on, but through their valiant efforts, the angels ended the war. The demons were sealed away, but the gods would soon follow. Leaving their power behind in the heavenly isle of Riviera, the gods entrusted the land's inhabitants to watch over it until their return. 1,000 years passed quietly. Signs of the demons' return were rumored throughout Riviera. The 7 Magi, proxies of the gods, made a decision for the sake of Asgard's existence. To activate the divine power of destruction, the Retribution. The Magi appointed this task to beings well suited for the job. Black-winged agents of death, the Grim Angels. Now, 2 angels shall descend upon the sacred soil of Riviera.
And I guess that would be us. Do I need to press something? Alright. Chapter 1, Angelic Advent. Who would have guessed that I would ever play an angel in an Atlas game? Heaven's Gate, Road to the Promised Land. Angels Memorial, the resting place of grim angels that lost their life in Ragnarok. Entry is now prohibited. Let me just use this time to make our new save file. Don't worry about it. My thing is in German. You don't need to read this, it's just saving. Okay, let's go to the next area.
Riviera should be just beyond Heaven's Gate.
Riviera.
Everything must seem new to you. Just stay out of my way.
What's that?
Our first encounter.
That horrible scent! Ein, those are demons!
Demons? It can't be.
I didn't expect to encounter demons here. So be it. We'll simply have to use our diviners.
The weapons used by Grim Angels, right?
Yes. Mine is the spear Lorelei.
And mine is the sword, Einherjar.
2 powerful weapons. Now, let's go, Ein.
Of course, right away.
So, I have to pick which items I'll use in battle?
That's right. Up to 4. You only have 2 now, though.
Wow, 4 items isn't very many.
Remember, you can't use items you haven't selected.
Got it. Better choose carefully then.
Don't fall behind. Let's go.
I mean, he does say that we need to select carefully, but on the other hand, we only have 2 items, so let's just go with both weapons.
Ein, you haven't forgotten how to fight, right?
Select an item and then press the X button, right?
That's rather basic. Don't forget it.
Let's do it!
Well then. Okay, now here's the thing about the combat of this game. I only was able to fight this fight before, thanks to my trying to figure out if I can change voice setting. And let me say right now, the only thing that I'm able to do around here in the fights is select who is going to use which type of weapon. as you can see, I can use Lorelei as well, which turns my attack from physical to magical attack. And from the stats, 84, 146, it seems like it would be stronger. But if you were to press the L button, you can see low accuracy. That attack seems stronger, but it has a low accuracy. Probably because that it isn't really Iron's main weapon. So even though it seems like it's a stronger attack, I don't really want to risk wasting my attack. So instead of that, we're just going to go for unavoidable, Iron Hurrier, just slash them apart. Also, as you can see, I wasn't really able to select the target. You need to keep that in mind as well. Okay? I cannot select the target. I can only select who's going to use which weapon. So if I were to say use Iron Hurrier,
I have no use for this. Lorelei is all I need.
Leda is kind of refusing that because he only needs Lorelei, you know? For what reason? For what purpose would he use anything but Lorelei? Look at that. The pure might. He doesn't need anything else. Not like us. It literally was a little bit slacking behind. But then again, if you look at the HP from him and my character, it's kind of understandable that we aren't really able to do that much, right? I mean, look at that. I think he had what, like... Yeah, 1,250. I only have 700. That guy has multiple levels above us. Also, as you can see from here, we can go to the left side from Lorelei in order to use Overskill, Lost Seraph. I guess that's going to do a little bit more damage, huh?
Is execution level. Ultimate power in exchange for the overdrive meter. Feel the true power of my diviner.
I guess he's going to go crazy now, huh? Yes! He's going to go crazy now! On the first encounter! Because he is the actual boss around here! Ah, yes, we're going to get carried by this guy. For the whole tutorial. Our character doesn't really need to do anything. I wonder, am I able to guard with Iron? Just to make it easier for us?
Pay for your sins with death.
Huh.
Judgment
Oh,
has been
Leda is so edgy. He is so edgy. Oh. Oh, that gave us an S rank. Nice. And we got more TP. Okay, that's good. And a potion.
Huh? The enemy dropped something.
What is it? A bottle? What's inside?
It's a potion. It restores health.
Is that so? How lucky!
Just don't waste any items you find. They'll be essential to an amateur like you.
You're
Yes,
right.
yes.
I'll use them sparingly.
Oh, by the way, you can check your items by pressing the select button.
I see. The select button, huh? I'll remember that.
Well, you can check pretty much everything with this. On the item menu, we have two types of items. The battle items, our two weapons, and of course the items that our potions are also using one of our weapon slots. So if you want to bring a potion, please be prepared to have less options of attacks. Okay? Okay. Just to make this clear, even if you have a whole bag of healing items, you cannot bring all of them into battle. If you only bring potions into a fight, you are going to lose sooner than later. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, they limit our options, but in the end, they give us a tactical advantage by showing us which type of enemies we need to fight before actually starting the fight, right? Also, we have event items, like the Immoral Rosary, obtained from Hector. It that is a forbidden item that gives the wearer power. Not really sure what we're going to do with the event items, because I didn't really get that far into the game during my test run, and yeah. Does it have any function except of being a forbidden item from Hector? I don't really think so. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it has a function. Just haven't figured it out yet. We can also check the stats of our characters, like Ledar with his 83 strength in comparison to... Oh wait, he isn't really that much stronger. 83 is 70? His agility is slower than mine. But he has a lot more HP than us. And I guess the HP is really important in this game. Maybe. Also, it seems like we have a lot of mastery. He has nothing. Well, we have sword mastery, spear mastery, bows. Is that a sense? And wands? Okay. I guess we are kind of like an all-rounder. Also, I have no idea what the score is about. Is that XP? Maybe somebody of you guys can explain to me what the score is for. Like, really. I don't really see what kind of point that has. Also, as you can see right now, we are in the move mode, but we can also check around the area as well. Like, look up what the stone pillars are about.
How old is this? It's falling apart.
Ein, let's get going.
Okay,
Of Rose, I wanted to check out this crumbling pillar.
nothing unusual here.
I mean, when do you ever encounter
unusual
something
here.
like that, huh? Okay, I see the point. But yeah, from the gameplay around here, it seems like we can only move from screen to screen. We don't really have full control of our characters in the overworld. We can only swap between move mode and look mode. And only what is around us we can interact with. And we can only interact with them if we have TP, which makes the rank of the battles that we encounter along the way even more important. In order to look around the area, in order to find the items and stuff, we need to be good during our fights. During all of our fights. Especially since it's LP, and I kind of
Why
want
are
to
there
see
demons at Heaven's Gate?
everything. Even the most useless piece of rock on the way, we're going to check out just to make sure that there's nothing in there, okay? That is, as long as we have TP. If we are running low, I might consider some options.
Something's wrong.
Oh,
Grim angels, servants of the gods.
Hector!
Hector! Or rather, Keith Silverstein! Oh.
Report the situation.
Understood. We have encountered demons at Heaven's Gate.
As I thought. They must be under someone's command. But the god's decision is absolute. You must hurry and complete your mission.
So, to Riviera?
Yes, Riviera is the source of the problem. Truly, it seems to have become another Utgard. The ancient war must not be repeated. That is the purpose of your existence. Now, Ledar, Ein, hurry towards Riviera. In the name of the gods, protect this world.
I understand, Hector.
Once you pass Heaven's Gate, you will be on your own. I will no longer be able to contact you. I entrust you with this task.
As you wish.
Was that an illusion?
Maybe.
That was Hector, one of the 7 Magi. He ordered us here. It's the duty of the Grim Angels to defeat demons.
Seems like Riviera is turning into Utgard. What's going on at Heaven's Gate?
It's our duty to find that out.
True, true. But we can still stroll around.
Hey, Ein, is this place filled with demons?
I don't know. I guess
We can't afford to waste too much time here. Let's hurry, Ein.
Of
all right.
course. But first and foremost, let's look at the fading floor.
Heaven's Gate.
I'm going to check every single room. Every single room.
So much blood has been shed here. Even so, is history bound to repeat itself? All for the sake of Asgard.
You mean during that time when the gods sacrificed themselves in order to seal them away? It'd be tragic if that happened again.
More demons!
More points! Enemy encounter.
What are you going to do?
Me? I don't know.
Well, we're going to fight, of course.
Here we go.
I mean, it's not like we can avoid fights, and if we want a TP in order to take the areas out, kind of have to fight a lot, huh? And who knows, maybe I can upgrade my HP by a few extra level ups.
They are weak, but don't let your guard down.
Gotcha.
Here they come!
Let's do it!
Okay.
I'll break you all! Devastator! Take this!
Ah, right. Tutorials about rage.
They're pretty tough.
The angrier the enemy is, the stronger, or rather, the more skills they are able to use. Almost like our overdrive in the top left corner where we used the Lost Seraph with Ledar. They have the same bar. If it is 4, they have a high chance of killing us. I mean, they did push me under 50% with 1 hit, and there are 3 guys of them. And of course you attack me, even though there's a red target towards the left side of us. This is so unfair. And he gets a free heal every round. He is stronger than us, has more health, and he still gets the boost. Ledar, that is so unfair of you. Okay, yeah, I guess this is pretty much a tutorial that you can use items to heal up. Really important. Keep it in mind.
I feel much better now. Wow, that was great.
Not all items are used for attacking. You can use some to produce unique effects. Get it?
Not exactly.
I knew it. Well, pay attention. Press the R button when you're selecting an item. You'll be able to see more information on it.
R button. I'll remember that.
Ah, right. Right.
Destroy them!
Power lift. You don't really need to make him stronger, you know? He already pushed me out of 50% if he goes and I do it again. Are you buffing him again? Oh my god. That's bad. I didn't know they could double buff him. Okay. I'm going to go for my slash again. It's not quite enough, but it is... Okay, it's just Ledar. Everything's fine. Oh, by the way, fun thing about Ledar.
I have no use for this. Lorelei is all I need.
He's a madman. He's a madman! I can understand that you don't want to use my weapon. Okay? I can understand that. You really like your weapon. But why aren't you using a poison? Yeah, a potion, Ledar. What is your problem with potions? Oh well. Let's destroy the little guy before he actually causes trouble for us, because the rage bar is slowly increasing. Now here's the thing about our attacks. Oh, don't buff yourself. Angry Fist? Ledar, okay, that's good. That's... Yes, he's still fine. He was knocked back though. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing. Huh. Funny thing about our weapons. As you can see, I'm not really able to select the targets. I can only select the weapon itself, right? If I use my main weapon, I literally attack the whole front line, meaning I can attack both of them at the same time. But if I were to use Lorelei, it is one random enemy. I can select who it is. I can select that he attacks back row because the back row is low, or the front row because the front row is low. I can just select that and hope for the best, or go for the front row. That's the only thing that I can select around here. So, since both of them are in the front row, I'm just going to use my main attack. And I'm not really sure if Lost Seraph is for all of them. Enemy near. Maybe. Nevertheless, they aren't really low enough for that 1 minute, so I'm just going to continue with Lorelei, normal attack, until they're low enough. After all, it's very important to get the finisher right? Even if that guy is going to go for Meteor Impact, which could cause some trouble for me. Or is it decent? Is it bad? It's alright. The little guy was stronger than that. And you can hack. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Let me just slash everyone away. Never mind. Could have been enough, but it's not quite enough. Okay, one time. Left guy is pretty much gone. He isn't quite ready for rage yet. Or is he ready for rage yet? Brutal onslaught. Not fine? Yes, still fine. Okay, was about to say. And her? Is that going to be enough? Can't tell. Cannot tell. Position.
Just focus on winning.
You're not going to go to the front line, no matter what, huh? Okay, fine. Wasn't really sure if from the back line it's going to be enough, but I guess it is.
We must hurry.
Oh, my ranking isn't going to be good, since I wasn't able to use Lost Seraph. Or is it? Is it C? Maybe B? It's a C. Only 1 point. That's not good.
Weaklings. They have no chance against us.
But good thing I had that potion. With that and my diviner, I'm unbeatable.
Ignorance really is bliss. You don't know anything, do you?
Huh?
Look, the number of times an item can be used is limited.
That's not true. My diviner, Einherjar, can be used over and over.
That's because it's special. Ladaw's Lorelei, too. You saw numbers when you selected the potion, right?
Potion times 03. What about it?
That 03 tells how long the item will last.
So if I use the potion 3 times, it'll be gone?
Bingo! But you just used it, so you don't even have 3 uses remaining.
So I better use my items more carefully from now on.
Exactly.
Well, don't worry about a thing. I use items very sparingly during all my playthroughs. Nevertheless, let me just quickly see. It doesn't really seem like there's anything around. Can't really move forward, so I guess we're going back.
Where are you going? Have you given up?
Well, there wasn't really anything for us to do over there.
No, just ran into a dead end. I was wondering if there was another path.
Aren't you being a bit hasty?
Hasty?
I'll show you how to look more carefully. Let's go back.
Okay.
All right, I'll teach you how to look around.
I'm ready when you are.
First, look at the bottom right of the screen.
It says move.
That's right. Move. That means we're in move mode.
Move mode?
In move mode, you can move from place to place.
I see.
But you can't examine anything in move mode.
Then what do I do?
Try pressing the X button.
The X button? Okay.
Well, now we're in look mode.
I pressed the X button.
Now look at the bottom right of the screen.
It says, look.
Uh-huh. That means we're in look mode.
Look mode?
When you want to look around the room, press the X button to switch to look mode.
So the X button is used to switch modes.
Keep that in mind.
So, what next?
Look mode differs from move mode. When the trigger icon appears, press the directional buttons.
The trigger icon?
It'll be displayed in the middle of the screen. By pressing the directional buttons, you'll be able to look around the room.
I don't really get it, but it sounds useful.
You'll get used to it. All right, go ahead and try it out.
So press the directional buttons when the icon appears.
And I guess now we need to look up the cliff.
There's a ledge below. We can drop down from here.
Or rather down the cliff.
See? Looking around can lead to new discoveries.
Yeah, you're right.
You won't notice these things just walking around.
I'll make a habit of looking around.
Oh, but there's something I forgot to tell you.
What's that?
Every time you use the trigger in look mode, you lose one trigger point.
What's a trigger point?
How should I explain? Well, just remember you'll need them to look around. If you don't have any, then you can't look around.
How am I supposed to know if I have any or not?
In look mode, trigger points is shown at the top of the screen. Why don't you check it out?
Is there any way to get more trigger points?
You can earn more by defeating enemies, and by getting a good score in battle.
I better take battle more seriously then.
Well, we already did that. Rather, I already explained TP, so without further ado, let us drop down.
You found drop down by looking at the cliff. When you look around and discover new paths, new move triggers will appear.
I get it now. Of course, it helped that I just found a new path.
So you shouldn't just give up at dead ends.
By the way, does moving require trigger points too?
Nope, only look mode.
Alright then.
Some triggers don't require trigger points either.
That's confusing.
You'll be able to tell. Red icons require trigger points, while white ones don't.
So, I should watch for red trigger icons.
Yep.
And once they turn white, I can just simply do it.
Once we drop down, there's no coming back.
Well, there isn't really anything left for us to explore around here, so just drop down.
That took a while.
Sorry. I know we're in a hurry.
Come on. This is important. This is important. We need to find stuff. We need to explore around here. Like the skywalk. A walkway at Heaven's Gate made of floating rocks, leading to a cavern. I should probably save really quickly. There we go. And seems like we headed maybe 5 up to 6 blocks downwards. That is actually a steep fall, but I guess since we are angels, that is fine. Yep, I descend rather slowly. That's good.
This place used to be a temple? Heaven's Gate just keeps getting more interesting.
Okay, first and foremost, let me get the chest.
Make sure you check stuff like this in look mode. Wow, you actually listened to me for a change.
I always listen to you.
Yeah, right. All right, let's open it.
Of
Should I open
course. Why would you even ask that? Of
Okay.
course. Ah, yeah. So, item acquired. Another potion. Very important.
Potions. These'll come in handy.
And I can also look above.
That's where we dropped down from.
You can't go back there anymore, you know?
We better explore each area thoroughly then.
So, there's no way to go back. Good. Meaning I should really check out every trigger point along the way.
So, we made it this far. How much further to Riviera? I'm kinda worried.
You die here!
Okay, that might be a problem. The little guy is back. If he's going to rage again, that could cause some serious problems.
Go get him, wingless angel!
Stop saying that. I wouldn't have my diviner if I hadn't.
Enough chatter. For now, practice using normal skills.
Normal skills?
There are 2 types of skills, normal and over. Over skills are stronger, but you don't know any over skills, do you?
What about Slash?
That's a normal skill. You need experience to learn an over skill
How do you earn experience?
by using normal skills.
So if I want to learn an over skill,
Fight more battles. Now, let's go.
Okay, fine.
all right.
So I guess we're just going to bring all the potions along as well.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to use them, but it's good to have, right? It is good to have. Okay, then Lorelei, just hit both. Nada, you actually managed to miss 2 of your attacks? What the hell, dude? You can't just do that.
All right. Time to learn an over skill.
Go, Ein.
Okay, he didn't attack us. That's good. That's good. And I don't think he's going to be able to reach the rage state in order to use his hammer attack, so that should be fine. Yeah, seems to be fine. Okay, Lorelei again. Lida! You're supposed to carry us! Why do you keep missing? Oh yeah! Wild Axe! What did that do? Is it supposed to be debuff?
So, when do I get to learn an over skill?
Check the top of the item window. There should be a meter there.
A meter? Oh! Yeah, I see that.
What's it for?
It's your experience meter. It increases every time you use a normal skill. When it's full, you'll learn a new skill after the battle.
I see. It looks like it's getting there.
One more time will do it.
What happens if I run away? Not that I would.
Then, all your hard work will be for nothing. Comprende?
So, I have to fight.
That's right. Now, get out there and do it.
All right.
So we should technically never run. Never. At the very least if we want to level up our over skills. So let's think for this second. He has 70 HP. Are you able to take that? You should be able to take that. Yes, under these conditions even more. Now if I were to use this,
It's
you
already
should
full.
still be fine.
But the battle's not over yet.
Yeah, let's finish this.
Okay, 375, that should be enough. Carnage Drive. Okay, that shouldn't really cause an issue, right? And he only hit Ladar. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Well, are you going to have a little payback?
Burn in the crimson flames of judgment! Lost Seraph!
Must I really like that attack? It is so broken. It is literally so broken. Oh my god. Rest in peace, dude. 8 hits. And every single one does 100 damage. Oh man. 1.1! Okay, I need to keep that amount in mind.
Pay for your sins with death.
Maybe I don't need to wait that long in order to get the overkill. Which makes me getting better rings easier.
Alright!
And we learned a new skill. Double slash. And I guess I just leveled up as well? Huh. Okay.
I learned the overskill double slash.
You did it, Ein!
When you learn a new skill, your stats will also increase.
I didn't know that.
You're kinda weak, so keep at it.
Alright, next is Lorelei.
It's useless. No matter how hard you try, you won't be able to master an overskill.
Why's that?
Well, it depends on the user and the item. Not everyone can learn a skill with every item.
How do you know?
Check to see if there's a meter or not.
Oh, I see.
Remember to check any new items you get.
Of course. So let's just quickly check the area.
Did a pillar fall? This place is dangerous.
Ooh.
A rock.
We're actually taking a rock. I mean, sure, why not? Item acquired. A rock. Okay. And that even gave me points.
Maybe it'll come in handy.
Uh-huh. Don't really see a reason why a rock would become handy, but let's just move forward, I say.
This is pretty rough terrain. Being an angel, walking must wear you out.
Not really. I'm used to it.
What? But you're an angel.
True, but in return for my diviner, I lost my wings.
So that's why you're wingless. Then what did Lada lose?
I guess he doesn't really want to talk about it.
Never mind.
You know, sometimes that's a very personal question.
It's the sacred scale that supports Heaven's Gate. To think I would come to Riviera like this. How ironic.
Lada?
Don't mind me. We must hurry, Ein.
But Leda, I would really love to hear more about that. The
The
sacred
gods make
scale.
that too?
I would say this is a good point to make a little cut. In the next part, we're going to continue our journey in order to reach Riviera, from the looks of it, completing Hector's assignment, and maybe, just maybe, outpace Leda a little bit. Because so far, he's a little bit too strong. I mean, that guy, 1.1k out of nowhere. Well, I'm struggling to hit 150 damage with my sword. It's literally nothing in comparison to that guy. But more to that in the next part. I hope you guys had fun, and see you then. Bye bye!